good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do? 3, 2, 1, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads. You're delicious and bright. Yes, they are, aren't they, my delicious little babies? They're all lit up just like a Christmas tree. Now then, my delicious little babies, so I hope that you're all super duper well. This evening, my little lovelies, just going over the dots. Oh gosh, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. Okay, my delicious little babies, now then. So I'm late doing my video this evening. It's 10:15 p.m. in my neck of the woods. Well, actually, in the whole of the UK. I do say some silly things sometimes. Okay, my delicious little babies, and I put up a little shorty video earlier. It was just grey, dull, miserable. Okay, my delicious little baby. It's all right. The lights. Hold on. Okay, it's all right. I kept seeing a little dot there. Okay, my delicious little babies. Well, then it started peeing down with rain. Okay, my delicious little babies. That doesn't mean no. And then it really hammered it down, and then it then started to clear up, and then it went a little bit sunny, and then we had a rainbow. Okay, but we had two, so that's transformation apparently. Well, I wonder who's transforming. I wonder. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then. So just thought I'd tell you that, okay? But what they're saying is that spiritually it means a transformation, okay, my delicious little babies? And to be perfectly honest with you, there is what I've found anyway, even though, you know, we know about the zums and everything like that. But there is some element of truth in that, actually. Okay, my delicious little babies, I just thought I'd mention it now then. So let's take a look, shall we? What we've got. Oh, got hair in my mouth. Sorry, my delicious little babies. Now then, so let's sorry, my delicious little babies. So let's get to the first one, shall we? Right, okay. So this one here is I think it's a couple of minutes long, just over a couple of minutes long, my delicious little babies, okay? On BitChute. The uploader happens to have 4,634 subscribers, my delicious little babies. I have mentioned them time to time, actually. Search engine of your choice, Mitch, M-R-C-H, space, Chronicler, CHRONRCLER, then space, BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, this video should read, okay, delivery driver drops suddenly, looks like he was remotely switched off. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Delivery driver dropped suddenly, looks like he was remotely switched off. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes, he well, basically, God bless, your man there just went down. But the way that he went down, you could see it very clearly, that he went down on his shoulder. Anyway, so who it was who was at the house where he was delivering to, well, they clearly called an ambulance, okay? So this is in America somewhere, okay, my delicious little babies. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this is because there's a lot to do with, like, these 5G towers and everything like that now. A few years back, I'd actually seen, and to this day, I cannot remember now which video it was. It was on BitChute, my delicious little babies, where, and I cannot remember it. Was it Spain or Italy? It was somewhere, What they were actually doing was getting an electric saw, you know, one of these like that, and sawing these 5G towers down. Okay, my delicious babies. Now, what it is, if you want to know more, the best thing to do is either go on our lovely, and with anybody not in that way, go on our lovely, please and thank you, davidark.com. He talks a lot about this, okay? Plus, you also have Mark Steele with an E on the end. He's talked an awful lot about this as well, my delicious little babies, okay? So, you know, I'm sure that you'll be able to find him. Maybe DuckDuckGo it, do you know what I mean? Go through DuckDuckGo, then, you know, type in Mark space Steele, but, you know, the Steele's with an E on the end. And they've been talking long time about this, do you see what I mean, okay? And, yes, I mean, these towers, well, in my view and others' views, and there are many different uploaders who are talking about this, I regard as being rather dangerous. Okay, my delicious little babies. So when the uploader has put that as a title, okay, what he's basically saying is that the way that he saw it, as though like your man there was switched off to go down. Do you see what I mean? Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, I was seeing a lot of, and that doesn't mean no, I was seeing a lot of videos over the past few years, okay? And, you know, where one's thought in different countries where they thought that they were seeing something and then they just kept turning round, okay? So, to myself and to thousands of others, this is very are real. Okay, my delicious little babies, and it's very dangerous. Okay, my delicious little babies. So that's that one, but it's just over 2 minutes long. I think it's 2 minutes 20 seconds long, my delicious little babies. Now then, the next one, this uploader happens to have 4,188 subscribers, my delicious little babies, and search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies, Jack. So it's capital J, then a small j, and then A-C-K, Jack, and then space bar, BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, I do mention him from time to time, this uploader. Now then, this video should read, Palestinian woman asks Israeli security guard for directions, then pulls out a knife. I'm sorry to have to say that, my delicious little babies. So I'm just going to repeat it again for you, shall I? Palestinian woman asks Israeli security guard for directions, then pulls out a knife. Yes. So this video, my delicious little babies, is I think it's under a minute long. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, what caught my attention here was that if you actually you can go on to YouTube, okay, my delicious little babies, and they're called Podcast of the Lotus Eaters, okay, my delicious little babies, or you can go on BitChute and you can find them there, okay, so it would be podcast space of space the space Lotus Eaters, okay, then space bar BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Well, I happened to be listening to a video yesterday of theirs, okay, my delicious little babies, because they do some very good videos. And they were another one who was demonetized from YouTube. There seemed to be quite a lot going through that. My delicious little babies, very sadly. And they happened to be talking about, and this is what was going on in the UK recently or something, to do with this woman. But this woman was a white woman, okay? Anyway, look, I'm not saying it because of that. Anyway, I'm not going down that road, okay? Because I'm not racist or prejudiced. I'm just explaining something, okay? And apparently, she is a female, sorry, excuse me, assassin. Okay, that's what podcast, sorry, of the Lotus Eaters was talking about. And this woman, but apparently, when she went to do her assassination, that's in our UK, my delicious babies, apparently the gun jammed. Okay, I'm sorry to have to use these words, my delicious babies, but it jammed. But I do believe, I'm just trying to remember now, my delicious babies, I do believe she went back again. Okay, my delicious babies. So, you know, if you do, what's the old-fashioned saying? If you do not succeed, try again, it seems. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. So, I don't know. Is there a theme going on here, my delicious little babies? Because this is another woman now, but this is a Palestinian woman. And what she was doing was she was looking around first. So there was cars that were, you know, brum's wheels that were driving past, and she was looking around, you know, and of course this security guard was giving directions, and then all of a sudden she pulled a knife out of her bag and, you know, started to attack him, my delicious babies. But like I just said, that video is under a minute long, okay, my delicious babies, on BitChute, okay, my delicious babies. Now then, the next one, this uploader happens to have 8,755 subscribers, my delicious little babies. So what you need to type in, capital letters, 2 words into one, please and thank you, my delicious babies. Should anybody have an interest in any of these videos that I'm advertising this evening, my delicious babies, night, breed, night as in the still of the night, you know, night, you know, sleep, choo-choo, do you see what I mean? Breed, as in, you know, you breed something, okay, my delicious babies. And the video should read, I really just do not like this word. I wish that this word never existed, but corpses. I just really just cannot stand that word, my delicious babies. It just makes somebody, God bless them, look like a nobody. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? I just cannot bear that word, okay? My flipping hair keeps sticking up, my delicious babies. Anyway, so corpses are emitting radio frequencies that trace back to Bill Gates. Okay, my delicious babies, so I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Corpses are emitting radio frequencies that trace back to Bill Gates. Now, this video, my delicious little babies, I feel it's about 14 minutes long, so it's not long at all, my delicious little babies. I happen, and of course, like I said, not in that way. I happen to like this, not the uploader, sorry, the video that he's uploaded, okay, my delicious little babies, because other uploaders upload your man here's videos, yes, okay, and what he's talking about, this is, there we are, this is very serious, my delicious little babies, okay, because ones, they take this, I forgot what you flipping call it now, they take this like little machine and then they go to a cemetery, okay, my delicious babies, and this is from, they did one from 2021 and then one from 2022, okay, my delicious babies, and they went up to the grave, and very sadly, you know, who had passed away, it appeared that there was frequencies coming from the grave. Okay, there we are, my delicious babies. Okay, you need to please and thank you take the time to watch this video, okay, my delicious little babies, if you can, okay. So it's very clear to myself, as it would be to anybody watching, that well, something is clearly still working, even though very sadly somebody's dear loved one has very sadly passed away and been buried. So something is inside of their body, okay, there we are, is still working, my delicious little babies, okay. And it is very clear, there we are, to see. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes, okay, there we are. This is very serious, okay. But what your man here in the video is talking about is that this is going on, there we are, for a long time. This has been going on a very, long time, okay. And, where different things have been done to us, you and I, my delicious little babies, over all these years, and of course none of it we have given consent for, okay. And this is globally, my delicious little babies, okay. So that's that video, a very interesting video, okay. And then they show what's his name, what's it called, Ted Med, okay. And then they talk about these tiny little what do they call, microdot things, and in one's bodies. Plus on that video, you can clearly see in another part of the video, my delicious little babies, where customers taking magnets and then just picking up a piece, like a wrapped piece of chicken in a supermarket, and there is a magnet, there we are, sticking to it. Okay, my delicious little babies, which goes, I was seeing this, there we are, very sadly from the beginning. Okay, my delicious little babies, and I've actually had somebody came to me for healing, more or less at the start of all of this, and yes, I had two actually, and a magnet stuck to a part of their arm where they had something done. Okay, my delicious little babies. So I'm very, sorry to have to say this, sorry, but do you understand what I mean? This is the truth of the matter now. Okay, and I know it's not, it's not very nice for ones to feel that this has been, there we are, very sadly done to them. But there we are, but this is the truth, okay? And one of the ones who I did the healing for actually went and got the cupping done as well. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? So, yes. And I did, there we are, I did suggest that actually, do you say? I thought, well, that's another way to try to remove as best as what you can. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay, I was just trying to spare a thought of how to help the situation other than doing my healing as well. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But like I said, I've advertised as well to do with which I did, didn't I? Was it a couple of days ago where I actually said, there is Dr. Anna, and they're trying to, there we are, to get this cure now, okay, to find some way to get it out, there we are, of mankind's bodies, God bless them all. Do you understand what I mean? Well, apart from the ones who were pushing it, okay, my delicious little babies, but anyone else, my heart goes out to everybody, as I've said. So the next video, my delicious little babies, okay. This is also on BitChute, okay, my delicious little babies, and this uploader, I've actually mentioned them, was it yesterday or the day before? So I do mention these quite a lot, okay, my delicious little babies, God bless them. They happen to have 7,554 subscribers now, my delicious little babies, okay, so they've gained sub since, God bless, very good, okay. Now, if you could please and thank you, type into search engine of your choice again, because this is also on BitChute, understanding space the space Laz, space bar BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination, okay, my delicious little babies. This video should read a scam conversation with the Canadian medic, Dr. Roger Hodkinson. Cafe locked out. Okay, my delicious baby. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you. Okay, a scam conversation with the Canadian medic, Dr. Roger Hodkinson. Now, I was looking at the videos to do with Dr. Roger Hodkinson from the beginning. Okay, my delicious babies, and he too appears to be rather ashamed of the profession. Okay, my delicious little babies. So this video is over 2 hours long, just over 2 hours long. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, what it is, I mean, he does swear, God bless him, you know what I mean? But fair play to him. That's what I say. My delicious little babies. He's a big man now. He's a grown man, isn't he? So if he wants to swear, then let him swear. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But even he admitted that before the, COVID, before that came along, okay, he was just living his life just like anybody else. Now, he's British, he's English, okay, but he moved to Canada, okay, many years ago, okay, and he, there we are, was calling it out because what he was saying is that, well, why are ones wearing, just two and two just never came to full? Do you see what I mean? And of course, in all of this, because there's three who are talking, starts out with two, cafe locked out, and then there's another doctor who comes on as well, okay? So then there's the three of them, okay? Who are talking, the three men there now. It's a really, there we are, interesting conversation. It is not boring. You will not get bored, okay? And yes, so it's well worth a listen to that video. Now, because it's over 2 hours long, not everybody has that time, so you may need to maybe listen to half of it and then maybe go back and then listen to the other half. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But it's well worth a listen. And the other thing I want to say as well, I was listening to and God bless Dr. Roger Hodkinson, because he admits, but you see everything now. But what he's saying is that for years, well, let's just say, I call it culling. Do you understand what I mean? So for years that they've been doing these things now. But what he's saying is in a way, he's thanking COVID for coming along, because what he's saying is that it's opened millions of mankind's eyes. Do you see what I mean? And also open their ears. Do you see what I mean? Okay. I mean, I got what he was saying, but of course, for myself, I know what he's saying. I know what he's getting across. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, everybody would have just been living their lives as normal. Well, our definition of normal. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? But at the same time, it was a terrible time, for millions and millions. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Now, I was also listening to this evening, the China Show, on YouTube, my delicious babies. They're now up to 310,000. And Matt, what's he under again now? I advertised him because I said that he needed to get to 1 million on YouTube, my delicious babies, because they have their own separate channels as well. So they've got the China Show together, Winston and Matt, and then they've also got their own channels, okay? Well, now he's hit 1 million. God bless. Do you see what I mean? What's it called? Lao, Lao, and then is it? Oh, no. Lao 86 or something. Anyway, my delicious babies. I did advertise him, okay? But they were absolutely banging correct on their video this evening, my delicious babies. Well, actually, this video was from Friday, okay, and I only just got to listen to it this evening. And they're absolutely right at how many, and this is similar to the video that I've just advertised, sorry, as well. It's amazing how many seem to have forgotten what was done. Do you see what I mean? Okay, well, it's either that or there we are, or turning some kind of blind eye to it. Do you see what I mean? Okay, and of course they were talking about at that time with China what was going on there, and where they were locking ones up. They were very sadly murdering our beautiful little babies that we call our sons and daughters. Do you see what I mean? But that was the truth now then, there we are, of what was going on, my delicious little babies, do you say? But of course, then you see what happened in Australia, how bad that was. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? They really got it bad. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Same as the Chinese, do you see? I mean, everybody did, but some got a lot worse than others. Do you see there we are. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? But they're, all of them are banging correct. It's exactly what I say. It's, I don't know, something, it's hard to explain, if you know what I mean. It's like ones just do not want to, I don't know whether they just want to forget about it and hurt it just goes away and never comes back. But what mankind who are not aware of this, what they need to understand now is that they're trying to bring it back again. Do you see what I mean? And also on the China show, what they were showing is all these bloody containers and everything that they were building, like these to have everybody in. Okay, well now they're taking them down, and then it's scrap metal. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Bonkers, crackers and crazy. Do you see? Anyway, finally, my delicious little babies, and then I'm over and out. Okay, my delicious little babies. So this is on YouTube, my delicious little babies, and now this uploader happens to have 16.9 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies. If you could please and thank you type into the search engine time, space, travel. Yeah, time, space, travel in YouTube, my delicious little babies. Now, this video should read 14 old UK ads, like advertisements, with the greatest jingles. Okay, my delicious little babies. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? 14 old UK ads with the greatest jingles. Like jingle bells, jingle all the way. You know what I mean? Jingles, okay? My delicious little babies, and then I'm going to close my book. So I've got nothing else to say, have I? Just double check. No, that is it for this evening. This is really, it takes me back, to these adverts in our UK and my delicious little babies. And of course, I remember the adverts where, I remember all of them actually. Do you know what I mean? Because they, even though there's something I'm wanting you to look at there, my delicious little babies, okay? The years, okay, my delicious little babies. Now, some of them, they actually show the year. Okay, but for others, they might say mid-80s or something like this now. Do you see what I mean? But I remember, there we are, I remember all of the adverts, okay, my delicious little babies over those years. Do you see? Because even though, say, you could have one in 1973, but then it would still be rolling like years later, and it just took me noddle back. Do you see what I mean? To when I was little. I mean, I'm 50 now, as anybody who watches my videos regularly will know that. Do you see me? Half century anyway. That's not old. But there was one there, and I've got to show you. This is what it used to look like. The fairy. Okay, I was given this. When was it? A few years ago now, actually. Yeah. I said, where did you manage to get that from? Do you know what I mean? Because it was, this is what it used to look like when I was little. My delicious little babies, exactly like this, okay? And it's like, hands that do dishes can feel soft as your face will mild green, very liquid. I remember it, yeah. It's just, and I thought, I thought I got one of these under my cupboard. Do you see what I mean? So I just thought I'd show you, but it did half take me back. Do you know what I mean? And then there was other adverts like "For Mash Get Smash," and it's like these little aliens. In fact, that's at the start of it. Do you see what I mean? Okay. Yeah, with the mashed potato adverts, and then there was another one with the fruit and nut. You know what I mean? But of course, I remember it on a serious note, where the wrappers were completely different. Like the size of the chocolates was completely different. Everything was very different. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But it's well worth taking a look. But also, it's to clock the year. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay, so there's always methods. There we are to what I'm saying. Okay, my delicious little babies. And that's the end of my video. Okay, so wherever you are in the world, have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life. Okay, my delicious little babies. Sending each and every one of you peace, love, harmony, and bright blessings. Okay, and wherever you are in the world this evening, should it be evening, wherever you are, okay? Please have a beautiful, what's left of it, and please have a beautiful and rested, choo-choo, night's sleep. Okay, my delicious little babies, wherever you are. And sending your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families full protection. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? Because I've just been busy today and cleaning all my windows in and out and doing all different things now. And now I must go up and see our beautiful little Minnie the Minx. That's what I call her, little Minnie the Minx, okay? Because I go about 4 times a day, do you see? And, just go and check that everything's all right and everything, okay? So, until my next video, you just take care of yourselves, okay? And thank you so very much for anybody who even happens to, pass my channel and, happens to, watch my videos or listen to them, And I hope that, that you do find the videos that I advertise, very informative, do you know what I mean? Because this is so super duper important, okay? So even though there isn't many who look at my videos, okay? Well, but God bless everybody and God bless for any likes or anything. But my point is that even if you get a couple, 1 or 2, okay, and you look at those videos, then you say, oh, okay, I can pass them on. That's all I ask. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay. And I also put up a little shorty video yesterday. And what was it? It was to do with the Mexican rice. Now, I can make, there we are, Mexican rice, like the back of my hand. Okay, my delicious little babies. But what happens is I tend to not put, it's like I use passata sauce, passata. Okay, my delicious little babies. And a little bit of, what's it called? Tomato puree. Okay, my delicious little babies. But my point is, I do not put it in till after. But what happened was, I put up the shorty video, okay, and somebody had put on the message. I can understand where they were coming from, okay. They said it looked like candy at first, like with all the peppers in it and everything, okay. But what had happened was, I never added the passata sauce at that time. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, okay. That's just how I do it. Others may do it differently, okay. But so I can see how it looked. So what I did was, I thought, well, it's already gone out. And then, anyway, I had, what did I have? About 23 views. And then I thought, no. I thought I'm going to take that down because that's wrong. Do you see what I mean? So that was my mistake. You see what I mean? I should have then did it. Do you see what I mean? But I know how to make flipping Mexican rice. There we are. I've been making it for flipping years. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And of course, everybody makes it different. But these days, you find that with the Mexican rice, they have a bit of a twist. So for some, they may put other spices in it. Well, to me, that's not Mexican rice. Do you know what I mean? It should be the ingredients that you would have for a Mexican rice. Do you see what I mean? Okay, but of course everybody does it differently, don't they? So yeah, so when I make another one this week, I will then take, there we are, the correct little video, okay, my delicious little babies, of how it should look, okay? Mind you, if you really spare a thought, not everybody, believe it or not, I think I've come across two in the whole of my life, my delicious little babies, who just cannot eat tomatoes. No tomatoes of any kind. And it's really strange, you know, when somebody tells you that they do not like tomatoes. It's really odd. Do you know what I mean? Because anybody who I've known loves tomatoes. Do you know what I mean? My beautiful little Nana Bear. Oh, I love my nanny and granddad. So she always swore by excellent quality, there we are, tomatoes. Do you say? Which of course in the Mexican, if you wanted to, if you didn't have any passata sauce, you could always use chopped tomatoes, like in a tin or something like that. Or you can just chop up some tomatoes and, you know, give it a whiz in the blender, do you see to it, and then do it that way. Everybody does it differently, but I just prefer passata sauce, okay? But to me, there's no reason why you cannot have a Mexican rice without the tomato in it. Do you see what I mean? If somebody does not like tomatoes, well, it's still a Mexican rice, just minus the tomatoes. But I did get what, when I received the message, I did get, because it did look really bright and everything, so I did get, but that was the peppers and everything. Do you see what I mean? That was in it. Do you see? Okay. Anyway, my delicious baby, so that's the end of my video, okay? So that was a balls up on my part, okay? Because it had already gone out. Do you see, when I should have, do you see? Because it would look a lot darker then. Do you see, okay? Anyway, so until my next video, I'm not going to bore you anymore with food, okay? My delicious, in fact, you know what I'm going to do? Normally, I do not eat after 8 o'clock. I just got that thing now where I do not, do you know what I mean? I'll drink like coffee or water or juice or something like that, but I do not eat after 8 o'clock. But I really fancy some cheesy on toast with Worcester sauce. That's what I fancy. So that's what I'm going to have. So I'm going to go up and see our beautiful little Minnie the Minx. That's not her name. It's what I call her, okay? And then I'm going to come back down. I'll sit with her for a short while and then I'll come back down and then I'll make my cheesy on toast with Worcester sauce. Okay, my delicious little babies. I just fancy a nibble. You know what I mean? It's not like me to be that way. But please have a look at these videos, my delicious little babies, okay? And especially with the ads. So if anybody's around my age, do you know what I mean, or older, you know what I mean, you'll get where I'm coming from. Do you see? Or just take your noddle back, you know. It makes you smile, if you know what I mean, okay? So night, God bless my beautiful little babies. Love you all. Take care. Till I send another video. Over and out. Night.